Top 10 unsolved mysteries of the strange universe. First is dark matter. Planets, stars, asteroids, galaxies, the things that we can actually see, make up less than 5% of the total universe. Scientists think another 25% is a strange substance called dark matter. We cannot see it, but we are sure it's out there because everything moves to its gravitational tone. Scientists believe that dark matter acts like a spider's web holding fast-moving galaxies together. We have plenty of evidence that dark matter exists, but as for what it is, that remains a mystery. Second is dark energy, the poltergeist. Normal matter makes 5% of the universe, dark matter makes up 25%, and the remaining 70% universe is consists of dark energy. Everyone knows that your universe is expanding. However, it's expanding more and more quickly than it should be, and scientists think that dark energy is culprit. Third is quantum entanglement, spooky action. Quantum entanglement is the phenomenon by which two particles in totally different parts of the universe can be linked to one another, mirroring the behavior and state of their partner. Quantum entanglement is a bit of nuisance for classical physics because it breaks some fundamental laws that we previously thought unbreakable. For particles to be connected across such vast distances, they must be sending signals to one another. In one another that travels faster than the speed of the light, a feat previously considered impossible. What's more, objects are only supposed to be affected by their surroundings. The notion of a particle being affected by something happening on the other side is just strange. However, study shows that quantum entanglement does not indeed exist. Because of its spooky characteristics, entanglement could eventually become of the bedrock of next generation computing and communications. Fourth is antimatter, the evil twins. Imagine yourself in opposite lane. White is black, down is up, and matter is antimatter. It looks crazy, but the subatomic particles that make up everything around us, electrons, protons, neutrons, all have evil twins. Antimatter particles have the same mass as normal particles, but the opposite electric charge. And because of this, antimatter wipes out normal matter on contact. So antimatter has the potential to destroy us and everything we love. However, fear not. There is very little antimatter roaming around the cosmos. When antimatter and matter meet and destroy one another, it releases energy in a PET scanner. Anti-electrons are created and their annihilation in the body allows doctors to create sophisticated images. Scientists hope to one day ask the energy released by antimatter matter interactions to power spacecraft. Fifth is the Fermi paradox, little green men. Fermi paradox refers to the contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial life and the apparent lack of evidence that such life exists. Sixth is black holes, massive monsters. Black holes are regions of space in which the space of gravity is so powerful that everything around is drawn in. Not even light can escape, which is why we cannot see any of the going on. Scientists presume there could be up to 100 billion black holes in our galaxy alone, and these monsters can grow to become billions of times more massive than the sun. However, we don't know what happens when objects pass through the center. Till yet, it's an unsolved mystery. 7. Space roar, silent scream. In space, no one can hear you scream, right? Space is a vacuum. So there should not be any noise, and yet, you guessed it, the entire universe is alive with sound. It's actually these radio signals that we have detected throughout space. Space is full of radio signals, making a noise that is loud enough to drown out other signals. So where is the roar coming from? Something that it's leftover radiation from early stars. Others believe that it's gases swirling around galaxy clusters, or else galaxies themselves. However, for now, the roaring universe remains another unsolved mystery. Number 8. Cosmic rays, ghostly visitors. Cosmic rays are highly energy particles that come from outer space and regularly bombard Earth. Generally, these particles are completely harmless. Our atmosphere can protect us. However, there are some exceptions. Up high in stratosphere, cosmic rays can affect both human beings and electronics. Astronauts and aircraft crew are exposed to higher levels of radiation than the average person because of the presence of the cosmic rays. The high energy particles can disrupt electronic data, leading to system crashes. And in an increasingly digital world, this is not good news. Number 9. The multiverse, the doppelganger. The multiverse theory suggests that the cosmos contains multiple universes. Indeed, some scientists believe that there are an infinite number of universes, which means an infinite number of civilizations, histories, and versions of you. However, the multiverse is still highly controversial. Number 10. The Big Crunch, the end of the world as we know it. All the things must come to an end, even the universe itself. But how? Well, there are lots of mind-blowing ideas out there. In the past, the deliciously named Big Crunch suggests a scenario in which the universe expansion, which has been going on since the Big Bang tapers off and instead gives way to the force of gravity. As a result, everything, planets, galaxies, clusters, is drawn together in its point of mass until everything is wiped out. Don't get too worried. Though this is all many billions of years away. These days, the Big Crunch is by no means the only theory out there concerning our inevitable demise. Other ideas include the Big Freeze, the Big Bounce, and the Big Rip. From the dawn of time, we have always wanted to explore and make sense of the world, and yet so many mysteries still remain. However, among the uncertainties, one thing is for sure. The universe is so much stranger and more complex than we could ever have imagined. For today, this is enough. Thanks, and subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to receive our latest videos and strange mysteries.